Hey, what's going on, guys? Today's video I'm going to be talking about the HP OfficeJet Pro 8740. You might have this on your other HP printer. We have a printhead problem. It warms up, it fires up from a dead sleep, and we have installed incorrectly, missing, or not detected. I've tried a few different things, and I'm going to run through all the problem options. You can ignore that. I'm not hooked up to the internet there. And when you come back to the normal screen here, it says printhead problem. Now, I was able to print out. When I fired it up this time, it looks like it's correctly printing, but for some oddball reason, the printhead is still giving me a little bit of issues. So after doing some research, we're gonna go ahead and try to diagnose this and fix this. If not, worst case scenario, you're gonna have to buy a new printhead, or now that printers are getting so cheap, you can scrap it for parts on eBay, make up some costs, and just buy another printer. I'll leave that up to you guys. Hey guys, if you're new here, welcome. We have a lot of fun here. Smash that subscribe button down below and turn on your bell notifications so when fresh content comes out, you're the first to know. So the first couple options are gonna be the easiest. First thing you do is if you have just fired up your printer and you see obviously the printhead, go ahead and turn it off. Let it sit for about a minute or two, plug it back in, see if that corrects it. If that did not correct it, then we're gonna go a step further and we're gonna have to go inside it here. And so you can turn this off, just be careful with your hands while the printer is on. My printer is still on, and you have to have access to the cartridges right there. If it's off, sometimes unfortunately those cartridges will be tucked way over in the corner. And so just be careful you're not electrocuting yourself, but I've done this many times before, so just proceed with caution. Over here on the right hand side, you're gonna see a flip tab right there, the second one here. And what you're gonna do here is you're gonna flip that up. And then that's what's gonna do now is that's gonna go ahead and remove the entire print head here. Now you can eject the cartridges if you want. Go ahead and wipe it down with some isopropyl alcohol, clean it up a little bit, see if there's any gunk or anything like that in there. I've already done that and unfortunately it's not working. I reinserted it already, and then obviously once you're done that, reinsert it, right? It'll seat back down. Go ahead and then fold down this little lever again over here on the right side, the back one here. Go ahead and release the cover, see if that works. They'll go ahead and go through its little spiel again. Okay, now if this portion of the video did not help you do it with aligning the printhead, pulling it out, maybe pulling out the cartridges as well, inserting it back in, etc. HP's website says to do it up to 3 times here. So just for kicks and giggles, I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. This is probably like my 4th time doing it now, but I'm gonna go ahead and lever that back on down again. We're gonna close it up, power it off, power it back on. If that does not work for you, then let's move to the next step. If that didn't work like mine didn't, then we're gonna take it a step further, and this is where you will need to connect the printer to the internet because we are gonna try to download new firmware to the printer to see if it's a firmware issue. Okay, I have just logged into the internet via the little button right there. Just hit that button, log into your router, your password, etc. Obviously, I did that off camera. Okay, now how to do this, you're gonna see the printhead little error message right up here. You hit later, and then you'll be able to see the gray menu right here. Now, your printer might be a little bit different than this. If not, this one, it will be the exact same. You wanna come over here and hit that little icon there on the left, the settings one, and you wanna scroll down to printer maintenance. Right here in printer maintenance, you're gonna go down and hit update printer. And right here, check for printer updates now. We're gonna go ahead and hit that one. It says the most current updates have already been installed. No new updates are available at this time. That's a bummer. We're gonna go ahead and hit this one as well. Install automatically recommended. Okay, so unfortunately, it is not a firmware for me either, but that is another option to go through. That's what the HP website says to do. You can also download the latest firmware from your computer or go to the HP's smart app and do it that way as well. Well, folks, after all that, if you're still getting the error message, as we can see right here, then unfortunately, like I mentioned in the first portion of the video, you will have to purchase a new printhead. Go ahead and eject your ink out of your printhead and go ahead and try to find a used one or a new one on eBay, Amazon, or contact HP to purchase a new one, but definitely price it out. If it's going to be the cost of some of these slick deals for these new ones, then I would go with a new one. And personally, this is just my personal opinion, I would stay away from inkjet. I would go with a laser color or laser black and white. Well, hopefully it did help you. If it didn't, I'm sorry. Just like in my circumstance, unfortunately, I'm not going to invest. I'm a reseller and a YouTuber, so I will go ahead and scrap some of these parts, sell the used ink on eBay, see if I can sell any of the other parts, the LCD, paper feeder, etc. Recycle the rest. Thumbs the video up if it has helped you or if you thought it was intriguing, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Don't let the party stop, guys. Hit one of these videos, continue to watch, and we'll see you soon.